back to episode 3 of Making the Grade. I'm Mike.
And I'm Marco.
We're excited to share what's happening around the school.
Let's jump into the first segment.
Although the holidays have passed, we have a fun video regarding what everyone's favorite part of the holidays are, their favorite movies, and more. Let's take a look at what some SBHS students have to say around the holidays.
Shut up, clock in, and load up.
My name's Claus. I've been giving gifts for over 100 years, but today I'm about to take these ankles.
Ray, Iris!
Welcome to Making the Grade.
Happy holidays. Happy holidays.
My favorite part of the holiday season is enjoying time with my family, and the part where you go under the Christmas tree, start getting presents, unwrapping them, and then just
what are you
looking at each
talking
other
about,
like,
man?
you really got me this.
My favorite holiday Christmas movie is probably A Christmas Story and The Grinch Who Stole Christmas.
What is the best gift you ever received?
Xbox One.
What is your favorite part of the holiday season?
Hanukkah.
What is your favorite holiday movie?
Probably The Grinch, for sure.
What is the best gift you ever received?
My hoverboard like 3 years ago. Wow. My favorite part of the holiday season is just spending time with family and friends.
What is your favorite holiday movie?
Home Alone.
I'm Santa, and welcome to Making the Grade.
Don't let your kids watch it!
It's kind of hard to move with this weird on.
Well, think about how James Harden does it.
You get it?
It's not that squishy and all the hair, but it's just...
I'm Santa. I'm out here playing for the Make the Team basketball. I'll repeat that. Well, I said make the team.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
This is not okay. This needs to stop now.
The holiday season is truly a fun and exciting time for everyone, and we wish everyone a happy and healthy 2020.
SBHS loves to give back to our community. We looked at the Adopt a Family program and the Giving Tree to see what you can do to get involved.
Let's see how we can help and give back to those around us.
Making the Grade would like to put a spotlight on 2 programs that South Brunswick runs to support families who need help during the holiday season. Adopt a Family and the Giving Tree do so much for people in our own town to help give them a special holiday.
I kind of inherited Adopt a Family. It's been a program that's been going on, I'd say, for at least 15 years at the high school, and it's actually a community-wide event. So we receive anonymous families from the South Brunswick Food Pantry, and it's basically families that are in South Brunswick that show a hardship and they register with the township, and then I reach out to them to request family. So this year we adopted 11 families, and we have about 13 groups working together to make their wishes come true based on what they asked for.
The great thing about Adopt a Family is not just how students and faculty can help other people, but how easy it is for the students and staff to participate.
I think it's wonderful that it's so easy to get other people on board. We have classes, clubs, different departments that are all adopting, so like the Spanish department, math, world language, social studies, English are all on board, plus Viking Volunteers, Interact. So we have the Asian Club. There's a lot of different groups that do it, and some of the offices, like the main office and SPS, they also took some families on.
SBHS has not only Adopt a Family, but the Giving Tree as well, which is a way for individual students to donate gift cards to families in need.
That's another thing that I inherited. So the giving tree is also grown. We have it in 2 locations. We have a tree up front in the main office, and then we have 2 smaller trees in the back at the annex.
To donate, students go to any of the trees and pick out a gift card to buy. Once they have the gift card, they bring it to activities for Mrs. Morris to give away. Then students take a star and write their name to hang on the tree.
So they go to the families that registered through the Adopt a Family program, and they help to buy groceries, diapers, different family essentials. So it kind of helps them get a little bit further in terms of the essentials that we kind of take for granted. It's not just Christmas that we're thinking about. We're thinking about what they need going forward.
Through participating in these programs, students are able to see the importance of giving back to the community.
It's important to give back because if I was the one who needed things during the holidays, the donations would mean a lot to me.
During the holidays, I gave a Target gift card to the Giving Tree.
During the holiday season, I usually end up doing an Adopt a Family with the Interact Club here at school. I also donate toys during the winter concerts to the Toys for JJ, and I also give money to donations for the South Brunswick Family Intervention Fund.
The impact Adopt a Family and the Giving Tree has on families stays with them long after the holidays, and we thank everyone who has contributed this year and hope to do the same again next year.
It's great to give back to the community, and the school gives a great chance every year to give back to those in need.
Spirit Week, a time in school where the student body can have some fun with their wardrobe and show off their love for the school. It shows the community that we have fashioned over the years, the bonds we have made with the school and with each other as well.
Spirit Weeks are a tradition in South Brunswick High School, so we decided to visit Student Council and see what goes behind the activities door to learn how these events are handled. We first wanted to know what goes into preparing for Spirit Week and how busy it is for the council.
I would definitely say it's a very busy time for us. We have to work on getting the pep rally together, advertising, and tallying all the spirit points and the spirit days. So, and this winter one is also the Blacklight Dance on the same day as the pep rally. So it's like 2 big events on the same day.
Spirit Week is definitely one of the busiest times for us, especially this time around. We're prepping our outfits every single day. We're prepping for the pep rally at the end of Spirit Week, and we also have the Blacklight Dance this week, so we're prepping for that as well, so there's just a lot going on in the office.
School spirit is important for the students to have. We wanted to know what our council thinks brings out the most spirit in the student body.
So yeah, we make advertisements for Spirit Week. We decide the days, and in order to decide the days, we ask the Senate, which is made up of various students throughout the school, what they would like to see for Spirit Week.
Mostly advertisements, so we make toilet talks, we advertise online, and so mostly it's advertisement, just getting the word out there.
Spirit Week builds all the way up to the big pep rally, so we wanted to know if the student council thinks that the pep rallies are as big as an event as some would believe.
I would have to say our football games bring out a lot of our student section, especially for homecoming. That's our biggest spirited event.
I would say Mr. SPHS because that's the event that we get the most participation, and it's one of our more fun events where a lot of people come out.
Okay. At the end, we wanted to see if the council had any ideas in the works they would be willing to share with us for ideas on Spirit Week.
In the future, we're just looking. We actually ask other people like what's trending. So this year we are trying TikTok because I know that's trending. So just more TikTok videos and everything that's just trending.
As of right now, we're just keeping to what we've been doing, just keeping with Spirit Weeks. We just keep asking that the student body participates and makes sure that it's all one big Viking family.
It goes to show how much work our student council puts into Spirit Week and how much spirit we have in the school. It's good to see how the student body just can represent the school in such a good way.
School spirit depends on the student, and it's thanks to our student council that we have so much cheer in the school.
Since Muhammad Sanu, there hasn't been a sophomore selected to the All-Red Division football team. This year, kicker Jay Patel has been selected. Let's look through his journey.
Since the beginning of our football program here at SPHS, there's only been one student selected to the All-Red Division team as a true sophomore. He's also the first player from South Brunswick to ever be in the NFL, and he's a current wide receiver for the New England Patriots, Muhammad Sanu. Last week, a new legacy was started when our kicker, Jay Patel, was selected to the All-Red Division team. Jay was 32 for 32 on extra points and 5 of 7 from field goals, with the longest field goal of 44 yards. He led the Vikings in total points scored and helped them win numerous games because of his powerful leg. Here's what his coaches, teammates, and himself have to say about him.
He's a good leader. I think he's a great one. And he don't lead by telling people what to do. He lead by example.
What do I like about Jay Patel? What I like about Jay Patel is that he loves football. He is also a super fan of the South Brunswick Vikings. And that energy feeds into everybody else. He's not just the typical kicker who's like on the sideline doing his thing. He is a leader on the team and people respect him. He is an absolute weapon, that one kid who can get the job done, which kind of lets, relieve some pressure on the offense at times.
Jay is consistent. I mean, he's earned a lot of honors as a kicker, and having him as a weapon. Once we cross the 30-yard line, we know we can kick a field goal. He's already stepped up as a leader. We just started our off-season workouts. He's a leader of one of our 3 commitment teams. A lot of kids follow him. I think because he works hard, he hustles. He's a positive member in the school. He does a lot of things community service-wise. And also, too, he's getting looked at by some major colleges, which I think is a good motivating factor for the younger kids in the program.
Never seen a kid in the kicking game work as hard as Jay Patel. He's traveling all over the country. He's going to different camps. He's always on his own, working as hard as he can.
Jay is the only person I know that wakes up Saturday mornings early as I don't know what to get out to the field and kick some field goals. He going somewhere.
High level, all the time. I mean, inside and outside of practice, whenever he's not at practice, he's training with his kicking coach. He's working out. He's doing his drills and his stretches. When he's at practice, he's locked in, and he participates a lot.
I go to the field about 3 to 4 times a week practicing my craft because kicking is a craft. Can't get after it in 1 day or 1 month. It's going to take a long time, and it's taken me 4 years, and I'm still trying to build and get more successful.
I don't know what his personal goals are. I know they're high. He and I haven't talked about where he wants to be because he's only in his sophomore year, going to be a junior. But I think whatever goals he sets out to do, he will accomplish because he is someone who is very dedicated. And it comes down to love. He loves the game.
Oh, 100%. Whatever goal he sets, work will achieve. I have no doubt about that.
What that boy say, the sky is the limit. The sky not the limit. He's the limit.
We wish Jay Patel the best of luck in his upcoming season as the junior and so forth.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day is coming soon, and we wanted to go around the school asking the community about the impact MLK had on America, and here's what they said.
In celebration of MLK Day, we decided to interview people in our school on MLK and what he did to change America.
He was important because at the times when things were segregated, he took a stand and he decided to fight against it to end discrimination and segregation.
I think when you speak about Martin Luther King, you talk about someone who was unafraid to stand up for what he believed in. Martin Luther King was an upstander.
Luther King Day means to me equality, freedom. It's a symbol for patriotism, and I feel like MLK Day not only means to me but means to everyone the same thing.
MLK Day means to me a day for equality and a day that made a change.
MLK is a day that we all pause to recognize the great man that is behind MLK, Martin Luther King Jr. It's a day to recognize all the struggles and all the positive that came from his vision.
I believe it was a powerful speech because it allowed people to see deeper into what his words were, not just, that's a black person, that's a white person, but deep down finding out the real meaning behind it and just making it a better place for everyone.
It kind of made people realize that what white people around that time were doing wasn't really right, and how we should all be equal and not be separated from each other, and yeah.
MLK had such a huge impact on American history. He changed how we Americans live today.
MLK has stayed an important symbol for peace for Americans through his memorable, impactful actions and speeches.
To end off the episode, we have a fun little brain teaser video. Brace yourself.
There is a mute person wishing to buy a toothbrush. He imitates him doing the toothbrush, and the worker can figure out that he has to give him a toothbrush. So then a blind man walks in. How does the blind man communicate to the worker that he needs sunglasses?
I don't know, he's blind. He's in the store.
Maybe he has a stick.
Yeah, maybe he goes up to him and like does this or something like that.
He goes like that?
He says he wants sunglasses.
Word. Good job, Jim. What room has no walls? We're in a room right now. What room has no walls?
No room has no wall. No room can. If it's a room, it has to have walls.
No room. Alright, what do you? A mushroom. Alright. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100?
10 times.
10, right?
No, you can only subtract it once, because after you subtract it once, then it's 90.
Oh.
Why does Superman cross the road?
To save the people. To save the lady. I don't know, maybe need to help with grandma or something.
To get to the supermarket.
Well, that's all we have for this episode. So until next time, I'm Mike.
And I'm Marco. See you next time in Making the Grade.